Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserts PM Dhan, Dhaanya, Krishi Yojana and Mission for Aatmanirbharta impulses are designed to usher in a new era of self-reliance, rural empowerment and agricultural innovation. Prime Minister meets US Ambassador to India Designate Sergio Gor, expresses confidence his tenure will further strengthen India-US comprehensive global strategic partnership. President Draupadi Murmu calls upon students to play active role in National Swadeshi campaign. At least 60 people killed in drone strike at a displacement shelter in El-Fasher, Sudan. And in Delhi cricket test match, India end day 2 with a mammoth lead of 378 runs as West Indies finish on 140 for 4 at Stumps. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the schemes PM Dhan, Dhaanya, Krishi Yojana and Mission for Aatmanirbharta impulses will transform the fortunes of millions of farmers in the country. He said these schemes are designed to usher in a new era of self-reliance, rural empowerment and agricultural innovation. He highlighted the need to achieve rapid development and reforms in the country's agricultural system. The Prime Minister was addressing a gathering after inaugurating and laying the foundation stone of multiple projects and schemes worth over 42,000 crore rupees in New Delhi.
देश की आत्मनिर्भरता के लिए, किसानों के कल्याण के लिए दो महत्वपूर्ण नई योजनाओं की शुरुआत हो रही है। पहली प्रधानमंत्री धन धान्य कृषि योजना और दूसरी दलहन आत्मनिर्भरता मिशन। ये दो योजनाएं भारत के करोड़ों किसानों का भाग्य बदलने का काम करेगी। इन योजनाओं पर भारत सरकार करीब 35,000 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा खर्च करने वाली है।
Prime Minister Modi said 6 new fertilizer companies have also been set up in the country and 25 crore soil health cards were distributed to farmers in the last 11 years. He said Mission for Aatmanirbharta in pulses is not only aimed at increasing pulse production but also at strengthening the future generations of the country.
भारत में शहद उत्पादन 2014 की तुलना में 2 गुना हो गया है। अंडे का उत्पादन भी बीते 11 वर्षों में डबल हो गया है। इस दौरान देश में 6 बड़ी फर्टिलाइजर फैक्ट्रियां बनाई गई हैं। 25 करोड़ से ज्यादा सॉइल हेल्थ कार्ड किसानों को मिले हैं। 100 लाख हेक्टेयर में सूक्ष्म सिंचाई की सुविधा पहुंची है। पीएम फसल बीमा योजना से करीब 2 लाख करोड़ रुपए क्लेम के रूप में किसानों को मिले हैं। बीते 11 साल में 10,000 से ज्यादा किसान उत्पाद संघ एफपीओज बने हैं।
Speaking on the occasion, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said, with the next generation GST reforms, the government has provided relief to farmers by reducing GST rates on farm equipment. He said the Prime Minister has always given the highest priority to the interest of farmers. Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying Minister Rajiv Ranjan Singh, who joined the event virtually, said PM Dhan Dhaanya Krishi Yojana will transform agrarian India through convergence, innovation and inclusive growth. During the event, the Prime Minister also inaugurated and dedicated to the nation projects valued at over 5,450 crore rupees in the agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries and food processing sectors, while laying the foundation stone for additional projects worth around 815 crore rupees. Ambassador Designate of the US to India Sergio Gor today met Prime Minister Narendra Modi at his residence in New Delhi. In a social media post, Mr. Modi expressed confidence that his tenure will further strengthen the India-US comprehensive global strategic partnership. Earlier, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar discussed the India-US relationship and its global significance with US Ambassador to India Designate Sergio Gor in New Delhi. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said he wished Mr. Gor the best for his new responsibility. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India offers unmatched talent and scale to build technologies that will shape the collective future. Mr. Modi today met President and Chief Executive Officer of Qualcomm, Cristiano R. Amon, in New Delhi. They discussed India's advancements in artificial intelligence, innovation and skilling. In a social media post, Prime Minister Modi appreciated Qualcomm's commitment towards India's semiconductor and AI missions. The India-European Free Trade Association EFTA Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, which came into effect from the 1st of this month, is a defining moment in the country's external trade policy. This is the country's first free trade agreement with 4 developed European nations, namely Switzerland, Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein. At its core, the agreement envisions unlocking $100 billion worth of investments and creating 10 lakh direct jobs in India over the next 15 years, marking it as one of the most forward-looking trade partnerships in the country's economic history.
The agreement expands market access, drives manufacturing and innovation, and strengthens cooperation in technology and sustainability. Under the pact, EFTA is offering tariff concessions on over 92% of tariff lines, covering more than 99% of India's exports, including non-agricultural goods and processed agricultural products. EFTA's market access covers 100% of non-agri products and tariff concessions on processed agricultural products. India has extended access on 82.7% of tariff lines, accounting for more than 95% of EFTA exports. The agreement also offers blinding commitment of $100 billion investment in India in the next 15 years. It will also facilitate generation of 1 million direct jobs through such investment. With Anand Kumar, Akshit Vaidyan for Akashvani News, Delhi.
Hectic discussions are still underway to resolve the seat-sharing arrangement within the constituent parties of the NDA and the Grand Alliance for the Bihar Assembly elections. The meeting of the BJP Core Committee was held at the residence of Party President Jagat Prakash Nadda in New Delhi today. We have more from our correspondent.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah and other senior BJP leaders were present during the BJP Core Committee meeting. The seat-sharing arrangements among the NDA allies in the state as well as the probable names of the BJP candidates were discussed at length in the meeting. On the other hand, constituent parties of Grand Alliance are also inching towards resolving the seat arrangements. Rashtriya Janata Dal President Lalu Prasad Yadav today held a meeting with senior party leaders to finalize the candidates. The Congress party also held a meeting today via video conference with senior leaders from both Patna and New Delhi. The Congress and the left parties are reportedly upset over the excessive number of seats being demanded by the Vikassheel Insan Party VIP. However, CPI-ML has expressed hope that a decision on seat sharing will be taken soon. With Anand and Dharmendra's report, Navnita Adhikari for Akashvani News, Delhi.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back. You're with us on the news at 9. President Draupadi Murmu has said that education is the most effective means of social reconstruction. Addressing the 71st convocation of the Gujarat Vidyapeeth in Ahmedabad today, the President said, "Making India self-reliant is our national priority," and urged students to play an active role in the National Swadeshi campaign. The President commended the institution's enduring legacy in promoting Swadeshi values and fostering self-reliance among students since the freedom struggle. Highlighting the pivotal role of youth in nation building, President Murmu lauded Gujarat Vidyapeeth students as torchbearers of the Swadeshi and self-reliance movement nationwide.
भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाना हमारी राष्ट्रीय प्राथमिकता है। इस संदर्भ में स्वदेशी के राष्ट्रीय अभियान में आप सबको सक्रिय भूमिका निभानी है। राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि की भावना के साथ आप सबको भारतीय वस्तुओं के उपयोग को बढ़ावा देना है।
The GST Bachat Utsav announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which commenced on the 22nd of last month, is benefiting the country as a whole. Today, our correspondent brings a report on the GST reforms that will empower different industries of Jharkhand. A report.
The next generation GST reforms have provided a major boost to Jharkhand's steel, iron and heavy engineering industries. The tax rate on iron has been reduced from 12% to 5%, leading to an estimated cost reduction of about 6.25% across various product categories. This move enhances price competitiveness, improves profit margins for producers and exporters, and stimulates growth and employment within Jharkhand's iron-based industries. Meanwhile, the GST rate on tendu leaves has been reduced from 18% to 5% and on bamboo from 12% to 5%, leading to an estimated cost reduction of 6.25% to 11.01%. These reductions increase price competitiveness, raise producer margins, and enhance income security for forest-dependent communities across Jharkhand. Beyond this, the GST reforms are also causing growth in Jharkhand's tourism sector by reducing travel and hospitality-related costs. The reforms have made the state's waterfalls, wildlife sanctuaries, temples, and tribal heritage destinations more accessible and affordable, supporting local enterprises and community livelihoods. Together, these developments are helping Jharkhand's traditional and industrial sectors thrive, fostering communities and boosting tourism globally. With Ishani Yadav, Nitika Gupta, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The 9th edition of the India Mobile Congress 2025 concluded in New Delhi today. The theme of this year's event was Innovate to Transform, highlighting India's commitment to leveraging innovation for digital transformation and societal progress. West Bengal Police has detained an associate of the second-year MBBS student who was allegedly gang-raped outside a private medical college and hospital in Durgapur, West Bengal. The complaint was registered by the family of the victim. The State Health Department has asked for a report from the college authority in the incident. At least 60 people have been killed in a drone strike at a displacement shelter in El-Fasher, Sudan. The Resistance Committee for El-Fasher said the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces RSF hit the Ral Arqam camp located within a university with 2 drone strikes and 8 artillery shells. The RSF has surrounded El-Fasher for the last 17 months, trying to take control of the Sudanese army's last stronghold in the Darfur region. Hunger and disease has spread across the city, dwindling food and medical supplies. Sudan has been ravished by conflict since 2023. In cricket, West Indies scored 140 runs for 4 wickets in their first innings at Stumps on the second day of the second Test match in New Delhi this evening. Earlier, India declared its innings at 518 for 5, with Yashasvi Jaiswal and Indian skipper Shubman Gill scoring brilliant centuries. The India Meteorological Department IMD has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall, very likely at isolated places over Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Mahe, Lakshadweep, Odisha, South Interior, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal today. The weather agency further predicted thunderstorms accompanied with lightning and gusty winds for Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Mahe, Lakshadweep, Odisha and Telangana till tomorrow. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi asserts PM Dhaanya, Krishi, Yojana and mission for Aatmanirbharta and pulses are designed to usher in a new era of self-reliance, rural empowerment and agricultural innovation. Prime Minister meets US Ambassador to India Designate Sergio Gor, expresses confidence his tenure will further strengthen India-US comprehensive global strategic partnership. President Draupadi Murmu calls upon students to play active role in National Swadeshi campaign. At least 60 people killed in drone strike at a displacement shelter in El-Fasher, Sudan. And in Delhi cricket test match, India ends day 2 with a mammoth lead of 378 runs as West Indies finish on 140 for 4 at Stumps. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.